In the last video we spoke about the location of objects in the space, but we spoke only about their location on some surface or inside some objects. But in this video we will continue this theme and speak about their location behind something, in front of, under and above, and all other prepositions which helps us to say these expressions. My name is Kamila, I'm from Azerbaijan, but I'm native Russian language speaker and Russian language teacher, and I can help you to learn this language if it's your purpose. Join my private lessons and all information you see here. So in last video we saw such expressions as тетрадь лежит на столе, одежда висит в шкафу, or доска стоит в комнате, доска стоит на полу. So, if you didn't see the last video, I suggest you to begin from it, because here you will learn the difference between the words висит, стоит, лежит, and if you watched and if you know it, so let's continue here together, move toward the other expressions. In this video, we will add such prepositions as под, над, за, перед, рядом с, and между. Why I divided them from the previous prepositions? Because they are used with another case. They will be used with the instrumental case, which sounds in Russian as творительный падеж, and we will see it more detailed in the next part of the video. First of all, let's see the preposition перед. Перед means in front of. For example, перед домом, in front of the house. Перед домом. Перед школой, in front of the school. In opposite, we have the preposition за. За means behind. За домом, behind the house. За школой, behind the school. Also, we can say рядом с. It means near to. Рядом со школой. I used here со instead of с, because it will be difficult to say с школой, because we have here two consonants, and also one of them is sh. When one of them, the first of them is s or sh, it's very difficult to join the preposition s with this consonant, so we can say рядом с школой, we will say рядом со школой. We need some vowel here to make our speech more fluent. Рядом со школой. But it's still the same preposition. Let's take a noun as sofa, for example, and say under the sofa. Под диваном. Под диваном. So what about the above the sofa? Над диваном. Под is under, над is above. Над диваном, под диваном. Let's take some example in feminine. Доска. Под доской, над доской. Под диваном, под доской. Над диваном, над доской. And the last example here will be about the preposition между, which means between. For example, между доской и стеной. Between this board and the wall. Между доской и стеной. Между диваном и столом. Between the sofa and the table. Между диваном и столом. So let's summarize. We had here prepositions which shows us the place, the location of the objects, but they are used with the instrumental case, with творительный падеж. Под, над, за, перед, рядом с, между. I hope you can remember at least some of them, and now we can switch to the usage with the instrumental case. The instrumental case is not such easy as it was with the prepositional case, but still it's not so difficult. Here we have mostly two types of the endings. From my previous examples, you can hear the ending om here. I said, for example, за домом, or I said под диваном. Can you hear it? Dom become домом, divan become диваном. So it will happen with all words which are in masculine gender. We will have the endings om, or in some cases ending yem. In these examples, you hear only om because the answer is the consonant. За домом, под диваном. But if there is a masculine gender noun which ends with the мягкий знак, so it means that there is a soft ending. For example, отель. Can you hear that L and мягкий знак here gives us the sound L, отель. So we should keep this soft ending through all the cases, and we will use not om but yem, because it again makes the L more soft, sounds more soft. Not отелом, but отелем. For example, перед отелем, in front of the hotel. The same will happen with the neuter gender. By the way, in most of the cases we will have the same endings for masculine and neuter gender. So here you will hear again the endings om and yem. For example, if the word is ending with the letter O, so you will have om. Под деревом, for example, под деревом, under the tree. But the word itself has the ending ye, for example, солнце, sun. You will say под солнцем, under the sun. Под деревом, под солнцем. So it's easy, I think. So for masculine and neuter gender, you will have the endings om and yem in instrumental case. These are your additional examples which you can screen and read them one by one and see how to use these prepositions with instrumental case in masculine and in neuter gender. And now let's switch to the feminine gender. The endings are different, but they are kind of similar because we had om, yem before, and now we will have ой, ей. You can hear them when I say под доской, над доской. I say, for example, между доской и стеной. Can you hear that доска become доской, стена become стеной? You can hear ой here, and in other words which has more soft endings, you can hear ей instead of ой. We will see the examples now. So you will say перед школой, because школа has more like hard ending, перед школой. But if we will use the word, for example, кухня, kitchen, you see кухня, how soft is the ending in this word in comparison to школа. There is кухня. So you will say перед кухней, not кухной, кухней. Перед школой, перед кухней. But they are actually the same, grammatically the same endings. Перед школой, перед кухней, they differ because of the rules of the pronunciation. So here I will leave for you additional examples for feminine gender with these prepositions, and you again can screen it and read them one by one when you have additional time. So to summarize, we will have the endings om and yem in masculine and in neuter genders, such as перед домом, под столом, рядом с окном, and other examples. And also we will have the endings ей and ой in feminine gender, рядом с доской, рядом со стеной, перед школой, and other examples. So, if you understood this topic, let's try to translate some sentences into Russian language. Your first sentence will be I am standing in front of the supermarket. If you say Я стою перед магазином or перед маркетом, перед супермаркетом, all of them are right. If you answered another sentence, you can write it in comments and ask me is it right or not, and I will answer you, of course. And second sentence, this was, by the way, masculine gender. Магазин перед магазином. Let's see what will happen with the neutral gender. For example, your phone is near the window. Your phone is near the window. And if you say твой телефон рядом с окном, you are right. Or you can add here твой телефон лежит рядом с окном. Why I used here лежит, you can learn from the previous video on my channel. Твой телефон лежит рядом с окном. And the third example was the feminine gender. The picture is hanging under the lamp, under the light. Here you will use the verb висит because it's hanging. Картина висит. Can you remember what was under? You will say под. Картина висит под лампой because it's feminine. Лампа becomes лампой. Картина висит под лампой. As we say под доской, the same here, под лампой. So those are our checking sentences, and now you will try to do it by yourself and write your answers in the comments, and I will check and give you the feedbacks on how did you understand this topic. Try to translate these short sentences into Russian language, use the correct prepositions and correct endings, pay attention to the gender of the nouns you use here. Удачи вам!